The fork slipped from my hand, clattering against the plate. My sister's voice hung in the air, smug and certain. "Mom and Dad promised I could live with you." Everyone at the table turned. My parents smiled as if it were settled, as if my life were theirs to rearrange. I took a slow sip of water, my heartbeat steady, my tone calm. "That's awkward," I said. "I sold the house last Friday. To a couple." The silence that followed was thick. My sister's jaw dropped. My parents' smiles faltered. And in that silence, I savored the sound of their empire collapsing. You need to understand, my sister was always the chosen one. Spoiled, entitled. Every toy, every trip, every indulgence handed to her like tribute to a queen. And me? I was the afterthought. The reliable one, the one expected to sacrifice. When I bought my house, it was the first thing I truly owned. A fortress of independence. Mine. But to them, it was never mine. In their eyes, it was an extension of the family, meaning hers. It began with whispers. I overheard my mother on the phone. "She'll move in once he's settled. He won't mind." I caught my father measuring the spare room with his eyes, muttering about her furniture. Then, the final blow. I found a text on my sister's phone when she carelessly left it face up. A message to a friend. "Moving into my brother's place soon. Rent-free. They promised." That was the moment the mask cracked. The betrayal wasn't an accident. It was a conspiracy. A decision made without me, as if I were a piece on their chessboard. And that night, lying in my bed, I realized something. They weren't just trying to control me. They were erasing me. I didn't rage. I didn't confront. I planned. Anger burns fast. Revenge is slow, deliberate, surgical. Step 1, call a realtor. Quietly, professionally. Arrange the listing, the viewings, the signatures. Step 2, strip the house of everything personal. Pack, move, vanish beneath their noses. Step 3, keep silent. Let them believe their plan was working. The key to revenge isn't power, it's timing. For weeks, I nodded politely at their comments, smiled when my sister joked about her new room. Let my parents dream aloud about how family takes care of family. Meanwhile, behind their backs, the papers moved forward. Showings scheduled, offers received, contracts signed. Every night I studied their faces at dinner, biting back a smile. They thought they were playing me. In reality, I was already gone. And then came the dinner, the perfect stage, a crowded table, relatives watching. My sister too comfortable, too arrogant. She raised her glass, smirking. "Mom and Dad promised I could live with you." I let the silence stretch, then lifted my water, cool against my fingers. "That's awkward," I said evenly. "I sold the house last Friday, to a couple." Her smirk shattered. My parents' faces drained of color. Around us, relatives gasped, whispers sparking like fire through dry grass. My sister sputtered, You can't just—" "I can," I interrupted, calm as stone, "because it was mine, not yours, not theirs. Mine." Their empire of entitlement crumbled in that moment. Every unspoken assumption, every manipulative plan, gone. A week later, the house wasn't mine anymore, but neither was it theirs. My sister raged, begged, accused. My parents called me selfish, cruel, ungrateful. But their words didn't touch me, because I was free. They thought they'd cornered me, that family loyalty was a chain they could yank forever. But I cut it clean. I didn't just refuse to give her a room, I erased the room from existence. And as I locked the door for the final time, keys cold in my hand, I felt no sadness, only clarity. They wanted to use me. Instead, I used their greed to destroy their plans. They thought I'd be their safety net. Instead, I pulled the ground out from under them. And the sweetest part? I never raised my voice. I just raised a glass.